Hi everyone, Teresa here, your mindfulness, earthing, and grounding coach, and welcome to this week of June 24th. I just love having a new week. It's like a new beginning, a fresh start, and so this is so exciting. And of course, one of the things I love to do every Sunday or Monday, I love to pray and ask what messages, wisdom, and guidance do me and my social media followers need to receive for the week ahead, with some mindfulness tools, tips, and techniques that can help us stay harmonized as we move through the week. And then I like to use my pendulum and ask which card decks are best to use. And so the decks that came through this week, so the deck we're using for the message for our body and physical environment this week came from Denise Linn's Sacred Forest deck. And then the deck we're using for our divine mind came from Vicki Iskandar's Chinese 5 Elements Oracle. And then the deck we're using for the message for our soul came from Diana Cooper, the Golden Future Oracle. So we have some beautiful messages. And as always, let's just set the intention that this mind, body, soul, harmony card reading is for the highest good of all. Just setting the intention that this card reading is empowering, uplifting, inspiring, joy-filled, and helpful. And as always, just take what resonates within your own heart and soul and leave the rest. And so let's dive right in. And so here we go. The message for our body and physical environment is Eagle Spirit, freedom, number 13. And this is just so powerful. I love this. So this is a beautiful message this week that it's time to break free. It's time to liberate yourself. It's time to rise above the chaos and the situations and really observe things from a higher perspective. And so as you go about this week, why don't you do that? Just rise above and just examine all areas of your life and see, where do you need to break free? And where can you just bust out of any limitations or self-imposed boundaries? Where can you, be daring, maybe take a risk, maybe just, it's actually busting out of conformity. We don't want to conform. We want to be daring. We want to be unique. We want to just soar above and rise above into our unique expression. And so have fun this week as you move through the week to see where can you bust out? Where can you break free? Where can you be daring? Where can you free yourself? It's up to us. We hold the power. We can empower ourselves and free ourselves from any limitations. It's up to us. And so as you examine the areas of your life, give your own meaning to certain situations. Give your own empowering meaning. And where, like in your area of health, maybe you need to break free and just liberate yourself in the area of health. Maybe you need to try some new remedies, some homeopathic remedies, just really dive in there, maybe with some detoxing, some cleansing, so like that, really examine from a higher perspective, bring some new levels of consciousness, new insights into the areas of your life to see how you can really expand and really rise above so that you can move through all areas of your life just in freedom and sovereignty and your unique expression. And so we also have the number 13 on this card. So 13 might be a significant day for some of you, or in 13 days, 13 weeks, something like this. And so what else do we have? So a beautiful mindfulness tool this week for our body and physical environment message is an affirmation. Let's say, I am setting the intention that boundless freedom surges through me. and really use that affirmation daily. And again, just really examine all areas of your life so that you can see maybe where you need to put some actionable steps in place to bust out of any restrictions or limitations and conformity, and expectations. Just really bust out, break free, and empower yourself. I love that. I love that. And really, I am soaring through this week with ease, joy, glory, grace, and abundance. And then I'll be creating the Qi Gong Flow for you to use this week as well. Okay, let's move right along. And so the message that came through for our divine mind this week, I love this. This is number 21, Wood Monkey. Choose your battles. Look at this monkey, this funky monkey. So number 21, so that might be a number of significance for some of you. Again, 21 days on the 21st. And so this is fabulous. Choose your battles wisely. So really, again, as you're moving through this week, if there's anyone opposing you, right? If there's any forces opposing you, it's really about pausing, really being mindful, and really interacting with compassion and intelligence. And again, it's about really plugging into divine mind and really observing and taking a pause before you react like a crazy monkey. So before you go apeshit, right? Pause and be mindful and plug in to the divine mind, the higher consciousness, and really observe your opponent. The more we can study and observe our opponent or the opposing force, and the more we can really center ourselves and really turn within and become clear on what it is that we're fighting for. Why are we fighting for this, or why are we standing up for this? So as we look inside in our heart and really see, okay, here are my strengths, here are my weaknesses. And we can only do that when we self-reflect, right? When we turn within. And then once we know, okay, these are my strengths, these are my weaknesses, this is what I'm fighting for, this is what I'm standing up for, this cause that's dear to me, this issue, whatever it is. And then when we know our strengths and weaknesses, then we can plan our actionable steps strategically. So then we can really steer our ship in the most beneficial way and take those moves strategically so that we're not, burning any bridges, or, once we go apeshit and then we're just saying things, our words can be so hurtful. And, so we don't want to do anything that we're going to not be able to take back, So being mindful and also the monkey mind, we want to manage the monkey mind as well. And so I've got some fun Qi Gong flows for you to help us calm the monkey mind. But yes, as we're going through this week, just really be conscious and mindfully move. If you're being opposed or confronted, instead of just, going apeshit, just slowing down and pausing and just plugging in to divine mind and really setting the intention, how can I interact with this opposer in a way that's for the highest good of all, or in a way that is really strategic, right? And so this is really interesting that it's coming through this week. And the monkey mind, I'm going to give you some practices for our mindfulness tool this week so that we can help each other, support each other to calm the monkey mind. And so what else? So another mindfulness tip that we can do, it's also about practicing keeping your mind sharp and alert. So if you need to do, have certain studies that you do, or, plugging into divine wisdom, it's so important to keep our minds quick and sharp and alert, so that when we are in a situation where we do have to act, that then we're acting quickly and confidently and in a way that is for the highest good of all. So it's like not just letting the monkey and the monkey mind go crazy. It's really really taming that monkey within. Oh my gosh, this one's kind of fun. This one's really fun. So we're gonna have some fun Qi Gong Flows to help us with that. Okay, so take what resonates there and let's move along. And so the message that came through for our soul this week: world peace and cooperation. Choose harmlessness and teamwork. And look at this beautiful card. This is saying that when we are all living in joy and unity consciousness and cooperating with others, this is how we achieve and receive the bounty of the universe. So instead of being these tantruming toddlers going crazy here on earth, the message is it's time now to focus on joy. It's time to really live your life in joy. Create a life that is joy-filled and peaceful. And once you do that, once you can attune all areas of your life to one of joy and peace, then it's time, after we do that and build that foundation in our lives, right? The peace starts within. So we have to create peace and joy within us, so that then that peace and joy can expand out into the world, and we can help create peace and joy around us. And then it's about cooperating with others and coming together. Teamwork makes the dream work. And so if we could all just live in unity consciousness, if we can all just realize, listen, each of us plays a significant role here on earth. And if everybody can just plug in and use your divine gifts in support and service for others for the highest good, and really building this teamwork and this collaboration and co-creation, then we can co-create the most beautiful, abundant, glorious new earth for all of us to enjoy. And so that is a powerful message. It's about living your life in service to others for the highest good of all. So how can you be of service to your friends, to your family, to your community for the highest good of all? Really start asking those questions and really acting on that. And when we can live from that place where, okay, I'm finally living my life in joy and peace, and I am being of service to my friends, family, and community for the highest good of all, then this expands. Again, it expands out into the world. So then we can start creating this beautiful cooperation and co-creation and unity consciousness to just create an abundance for everybody on earth. Because life is abundant. There is enough for everybody. And so it's living in that abundant, joy-filled mentality, knowing that all of our needs are abundantly met for the highest good of all. And knowing that when we come together for a cause that is greater than us, so when we come together for a divine cause, really in service to uplift others and help others for the highest good of all, this is how we access the abundance from the universe. And this is how then we can receive such bounty, blessings, gifts, and miracles here on earth. And so that is so exciting. And so our mindfulness tip this week is just that. It's practice. Okay, it's practice responding peacefully and harmoniously as you move through your week. So, and that's with all interactions. So the more you can respond peacefully and harmoniously, that helps us raise our vibration. And what else do we have here? And also responding in a harmless way. So, you know, it's all about just loving kindness and compassion for everyone and everything. And so the more we can do that, the more we can respond in a harmless way, and the more we can respond harmoniously to things taking place in our day and in our lives, this is how we raise our vibration. So that's a beautiful practice. So let's have that be our tool this week as we move through the week. If you're confronted with something, really try to, you know what, I'm going to mindfully respond harmoniously here. I'm going to respond in a harmless way. And then as you do that, observe and see if you really feel a difference, a shift in your vibration. See if you can sense your vibration rising higher. Once we really, you know, lead with love and joy and harmony and harmlessness. And so that is so fabulous. And again, I'll have that Qi Gong Flow that we can also use as we move through the week. Okay, so those are our messages. Take what resonates here. Stay harmonized in mind, body, and soul as you move through this beautiful week ahead. And plug into my Qigong video for this week of June 24th as well. And definitely leave some comments below letting me know what is working for you, if you enjoy the mindfulness tips, the Qigong flows, and let me know how you're doing. But have a beautiful week ahead. Thank you for smashing that like button, and I will see you soon.